in the sports page with the Orlando Sentinel and FM 96.9 The Game's Mike the Bulldog Bianchi.
On JRR.
All right, Bulldog, I know we had some interesting activity in the NFL yesterday, but hey, the Magic, you called it, man. They're rampaging into the home stretch of the regular season.
They went again last night, 111-104 over the hapless Charlotte Hornets. Paolo Banchero again, 30 points or more. He racks up 32 points. That's his fourth straight 30-plus point performance. The Franz Wagner, he had 26 points. Anthony Black came off the bench with 20 points after having 17 off the bench against the Lakers. And the Magic have won 3 games in a row for the first time in almost 4 months, believe it or not. And Paolo is playing lights out right now. He joined Shaq, T-Mac, and Dwight Howard as the only Magic players to score 30-plus points in at least 4 consecutive games. So he's rounding into form. The Franz has been playing well all season long. Anthony Black starting to emerge. The Magic, again, have won 3 games in a row for the first time since December 1st, I think, was the last.
Hopefully, Banchero, Paolo, hopefully he learns from Dwight Howard saying, hey, I regret leaving Orlando, and stays here and just has children, not as many as Dwight, but has children and makes everything home here and brings us a title.
Well, Dwight actually said that the other day. He goes, somebody asked me if he had any advice for Paolo Banchero, and Dwight said, stay, don't ever leave.
There you go.
Hey, Bulldog, if you and Taco happen to have been hockey fans or supporters of the Lightning, there would have been a how's that taste Pittsburgh thrown out there this morning after the 6-1 win last night in Tampa.
How did that taste?
I can't believe you took the bait. I would have just said, no, I don't know if there would have been.
All right. Hey, all right, this NFL news, we had some interesting signings yesterday.
We did indeed. Let's start with I guess it's the big one, Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson is going to the New York Giants. He's leaving the Steelers. He signs a 1-year deal with the Giants. I was sort of hoping the Giants were going to hang with Jameis Winston, who they signed a few days ago. I think that would have been a lot more fun if Jameis Winston were quarterbacking the Giants, but it looks like Russell Wilson is projected to be the starter, although he only signed a 1-year deal, so they're getting him pretty cheap.
What about all the conjecture that the Giants were going to try to land Shedeur Sanders?
Well, they still could. I mean, these are only 1-year deals.
Yeah, okay, all right.
Yeah, I mean, Russell Wilson's on a 1-year deal. Jameis Winston's it's publicized as a 2-year deal, but only 1 year is guaranteed. So they could still draft Shedeur Sanders and essentially bring him along slowly. So these guys aren't their quarterbacks of the future. There's no question about that. Stephon Diggs also signs with the New England Patriots. The Patriots really wanted Chris Godwin of the Bucks, but he re-signed with the Buccaneers for less money than the Patriots were actually offering him. So the Patriots settle on Stephon Diggs, who's still pretty good, even though Stephon Diggs is 31 years old now, suffered a season-ending ACL injury last season with the Texans. So I think that's a decent signing for the Patriots. Did you see this story, by the way? Good Lord. So Stanford yesterday fired its football coach. They fired their football coach, and they fired him a few days after ESPN reported that this football coach, Troy Taylor, was bullying and belittling female athletic staffers and a lot of inappropriate stuff going on with his football coach. So here we are, the middle of March, getting ready to be April. They fire their football coach, and yesterday they essentially said, yeah, we had some second thoughts about, is this the guy to lead us into the future? And I'm thinking to myself, you didn't have any second thoughts. ESPN just brought it to public light, and then you decided to fire him. Nobody fires a coach at the end of March when this stuff had been going on forever. Just typical of college athletics. Just brushing stuff under the rug until it's dug up, and then they have to do something. It's disgusting. Stanford should know better.
The first official act of general manager Andrew Luck of the Stanford Cardinal.
Right, yeah, Andrew Luck. He comes in and says, "Oh, yeah, I've reviewed the situation." You didn't review the situation. ESPN reviewed the situation and made you fire the coach.
Oh, God. All right. All right, Bulldog. Do you got anything else to share with us this morning?
Richard Pitino, son of Rick Pitino, he has taken the job at Xavier. He leaves New Mexico, so he's one of the hot coaching on the move in the coaching ranks. So good for Richard Pitino, Rick's son.
All right, big day tomorrow, opening day in Major League Baseball across the league, and also the start of the Sweet 16 round of March Madness. So a lot to discuss tomorrow.
Gators play tomorrow night against Maryland. Cannot wait for that one.
I saw that the Gators coach was able to work a deal to get his players and crew into his favorite old restaurant there in the Bay Area, some Italian joint.
Originally they got turned down because the party was too big. But it made national news. So I guess they made room for him now.
I looked at I just for the S's and G's looked at the menu for the original Joe's Italian Eatery.
Yeah.
Boy, oh boy, is it a pricey menu.
It is?
Yeah.
Gators going to be eating good, huh?
Yeah, they will be. All right, he is Mike the Bulldog Bianchi, host of Open Mic on AM 740 and FM 96.9 The Game, weekday mornings adjacent to us, taking time out of his show to join us here to fill us in for the sports page each morning on JRR.
By the way, a belated happy birthday to Elton John yesterday, and a happy birthday to Kenny Chesney today. Oh!
Lynch and Taco on demand. Download the iHeartRadio app.